brother David could talk. At age 7, his tongue still couldn't answer the specialist questions. Even so, he smiled at me in the hospital, removed his finger from his drooling mouth to trace my newborn stomach with loving saliva. Later that week, he slipped in the shower and turned the tiles liquid. His forehead spilling contents left a crescent moon scar he often touches when tense. I didn't cry too much as a baby. I usually smiled at strangers and cameras. My birth brought some silence to a nervous home. When I said mama for the first time, no one knew how to celebrate. They smiled regret, knowing that later that day they would have to teach David sign language. His anxieties refused to be motioned or pronounced. All that came out were screams between gritted teeth. I was a serious child who didn't need help using the computer. I often studied for my spelling tests alone. David's first sentence was after my 5th birthday. He told my mom, "I love you." He asked his black teacher, "Why slavery?" The walls in my house relaxed. When I first learned to ride my bike, David became 100 milligrams of Luvox, 500 milligrams of clonidine, 3 vitamin B tablets, and a mysterious white capsule. He didn't like the taste of chemicals, so he hid the pills in rolled up bread, but he refused to be tricked. He never wanted the delicious Wonder Bread that we had never bought before. As a child, I was confused about my brother. I thought he had an olive missing from the salad of his brain, and that's why he walked with a limp and couldn't give hugs. I never screamed when he pulled my hair. I didn't push back when I wanted to watch something other than West Side Story. He would always replay the scene where Chino gets shot and cringe at every gunfire. When he was 14, I fell off my bike at the top of a hill and skidded to the bottom. I was lying on a hospital gurney with the needle poised at my torn up mouth. My words turned to yells and my submissive body started kicking. David grabbed the doctor's arms with the same force he once used to break my dad's rib. He was escorted to the lobby where I am told he paced the whole time asking, "Why did you leave Anna?" I've spent my life not answering his questions. When I received my freedom from a driver's license, he asked when his would come. When I applied to college, he asked when he would go. When my parents divorced, he asked when he would get divorced and started thinking about their deaths. He can't forget he will always be my half-burden. He started accepting hugs and will occasionally give kisses. Once, David asked me why my name is Anna. I told him I don't know, but the truth is that Anna has always been simple enough for him to say.
Program Redbeard Press, which is putting out new books for young writers in this community. And we have a few copies left. This is the second printing of Pharaoh Citizens. We are almost sold out. But if anybody wants to see me, this is the book with Amay Lee, former community high student, and Arbor Youth Poetry Slam